Hello guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys can see the wallpaper of Colt OS. So we got a new update of Colt OS for Redmi Note 8 after a long time. So I think I should make the video of this ROM. So in this video I will show you how is the performance of this build and what is the battery backup of this build and should you flash this build on Redmi Note 8 or not. So guys, watch the video till end. If you are new on this channel, please do a subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates. So let's get started. As you guys can see, the wallpaper is from Colt OS, which is the default wallpaper of this ROM. The wallpaper is pretty cool and pretty nice. Let's check the launcher of this ROM. Here we do long tap on home screen and we go home settings. In home settings we have these type of options here. Not much more customizations, not much more settings. The launcher here we got is Enigma launcher, which is the default launcher of this ROM. Let's check the about of this ROM. Here we go to about phone and here is the option of Android version. In Android version, the ROM is Android 11 based ROM and we got a security patch level of 5th of June 2021. And the kernel by default here is Quicksilver kernel, but I have changed the kernel to Stormbreaker kernel and I will tell you later why I have changed the kernel of this ROM. Let's check the other feature and other settings of this ROM. Here at the top we have network and internet, connected devices, apps and notifications, Colt Enigma, battery, display and these options here. So first we go to network and internet. In network and internet we have these options here. So we have the option of Wi-Fi calling also here. So the Wi-Fi calling is perfectly working. And after we have connected devices, apps and notifications, Colt Enigma. In Colt Enigma we have all the features and all the customizations of this ROM. So we go to Colt Enigma here and the first option here is status bar. In status bar we have these options here. We have option of clock and date, battery indicator, battery bar, traffic indicator and carrier label and these options here. The options are perfectly working, no issues at all. If we see the another option here is the option of quick settings. In quick settings we have these options here. Here is the option of show QS stylus title and here is the option of disable quick settings when locked and these options, and you can customize the rows here and you can customize the columns also here. And here is the option of battery percentage, option of data usage visibility and these options also you can customize by your own choice. Let's check the other settings. Here is the option of the buttons here. In buttons we have the option at the top buttons here. In buttons we have these type of options. You can customize the volume steps here. You can customize the volume key cursor control here. You can customize the music control here by pressing the volume button, and you can customize the volume rocker also here. You can change the volume panel also. And let's check the other settings. Here the other option here is the navigation bar. In navigation bar you can customize your navigations here. You can customize navigation layout. You can customize system navigations here. Here is the option of system navigation, 2-button navigation, 3-button navigation. Let's check the other settings. After that we have the option of power menu. In power menu you can customize all these options here by your own choice. And the other option we got here is gestures. Let's check the other settings here. Here is also the option of lock screen. In lock screen we got these options. In ambient display you can customize your edge lighting here. You can customize your lighting color also. You can customize your lighting repeat mode also. So you can customize all these by your own choice. Here is also the option of lock screen. In lock screen you have these type of options. You can customize your lock screen by your own choice. Here is the option of also the media cover art and the pulse option is also available here. So the music visualizer is also available in this ROM. The ROM is pretty well and pretty decorated. Here is another option of system. In system you have animations. In animations you have these type of options. And the other settings here is the notifications. In notifications you can customize your notifications and you can customize your notification light and battery charging light also. And here is the option of vibrate on call waiting and vibrate on disconnect, which are perfectly working here. All these options are perfectly working here, no issues at all. Another option here is Colt decorations. In Colt decorations you can decorate your ROM by dark theme, ancient picker and gradient picker also available, fonts, icon shape and status bar icons, and you can customize your clock here. You can customize your QS style here, QS tile style, QS tint here, and you can customize your display cutout also. And the last option here we got is miscellaneous. In miscellaneous you got these options here and these options are perfectly working here and customizations are also perfectly working here, no issues at all. Let's check the other settings here, and in other settings we have the option of the display. Here in display you have these type of options here, double tap to wake, and which is also perfectly working. And another option here is the battery. In battery we have these options here, smart charging and smart cutoff. The smart charging is perfectly working and the smart cutoff is also perfectly working here. Let's check the security option here. In security option we have these options here, face unlock, fingerprint and app locker. In app locker you can hide your app as well as lock your app also. So you can customize all these settings by your own choice, and the ROM is pretty well and pretty nice and pretty decorated. Another option here is Xiaomi parts. Also the Xiaomi parts is also included in this ROM. So guys, if we talk about the Geekbench score of this ROM, I will show you the Geekbench score of this ROM. As you guys can see, the single core score here is 304 and the multi-core score here is 1283. So guys, if we talk about the performance of this ROM, the performance of this ROM is normal. If we talk about the battery backup, the battery backup is good also. So we can't predict the battery backup in first few cycles. Let the ROM settle down, then we can see the battery backup. So in beginning, the battery seems quite good and quite normal. So guys, there was an issue in this ROM when I firstly installed this ROM. The charging speed of this ROM was very slow. So that's why I have changed the kernel of this ROM to Stormbreaker kernel. After that the speed seems pretty good. So now the charging is fine also. So you can change the kernel also if you face any problem in charging. So guys, if we talk about the camera here, the by default camera we got in this ROM is MIUI camera, and I have installed the Gcam here. As you guys can see, the Gcam is also perfectly working here, as well as the MIUI camera is also perfectly working here. If we talk about the installation of this ROM, you can also install this ROM on your device Redmi Note 8, and you can use this ROM as a daily driver. Hope guys you like this video. If you are liking this video, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for future updates. See you in the next video. Goodbye.